because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at Laurel Wood 2 here in Manchester, making his way to ringside, all the way from Essex. Ohara Davies, obviously you're here for Cattrall and Foley.
Yes, that's what I'm here to see. I saw that Dan Foley had a few negative words to say about me at the press conference, so I said I want to come and watch him get his ass beat from corner to corner.
Who wins this fight? Is it a routine win for Cattrall or not necessarily?
Cattrall wins this fight easy. It'll probably be the easiest fight of his boxing career. I think Cattrall gets him out of there probably between round 5 and 6. If he goes past round 6, then something's wrong. So,
whoever the winner of that fight is, are you, I don't know, you're going to jump in the ring? What are you doing? I know you're not a matchroom person anymore, but what's the crack?
If I'm allowed to, I'll jump over these, chairs and that barrier they got, and I'll get in the ring and I want to see Darren Foley, and I want to say all that shit you said about me. Now look, you got your ass spanked, and Cattrall, I want a rematch because the first fight that I fought against him, I got robbed quite badly, and I want payback.
Have you run into Eddie Hearn while you've been here or not?
I'm looking for him, KUGAN. I'm looking for him.
Well, I don't think he's that far away. He's probably sitting ringside.
Nah, I've been looking ringside. I can't see him. All those years that he threw me under the bus, it's been about 6 years now. He threw me under the bus, and I haven't been to a matchroom show in the past 6 years. The last time I was at a matchroom show was when I fought against Tom Farrell. After that, I got thrown under the bus, so I'm back. Everyone thought I was done. Everyone thought that my boxing career was done, and I've got myself back. I'm not on top yet, but I'm almost there.
Okay, well look, I think Eddie Hearn was sat there. I think he's not there anymore. But hopefully, if we can grab a word for you two at some point, that'll be good.
I'm ready to walk up to him now and say, "What's up, Eddie? You threw me under the bus. What's up?"
Oh, is he round there? I'm trying to find out where he is.
Let's go.
Oh, we want to keep it live.
I want to say, "What's up, Eddie? You threw me under the bus. Here's Frank Smith." I remember the day I got thrown under the bus. The first one to follow me over social media, it was Frank Smith. And now I see him. I say hello, but I won't forget what they done to me, because they thought if we leave matchroom, your boxing career is over. And then the Cattrall fight happened and I got robbed. Everyone said, OD's done, it's the matchroom curse. Now look, I managed you for the world title, and I'm going to win this shit. And everyone that thought I was done, they're going to see that they made a massive mistake in counting me out. They tried to sign a few other super lightweights, Eddie Hearn did, and they didn't become what I'm going to become. So, anyways, where's he at? Let's go.
Well, he's doing a post-fight interview, but you're cool with Frank Smith. Frank Smith's right there, but you're cool with Frank.
Listen, I say hello to him, but I don't really want to exchange words with him, because I don't really like him. I used to like Frank Smith. I used to go to the office every day after the gym, after sessions. I used to go to a matchroom office. We used to sit down, we used to drink tea, talk about our life and what's going on, and we used to play a bit of football in the office every now and again. And when I got thrown under the bus, he just unfollowed me like it was nothing. And I was like, wow. I thought that I didn't think that, I know that we're not family, but I thought we had a friendship of some sort. So the fact that I left matchroom, bang, just like, wow, OD's dead to us. I was like, wow. It showed me these guys are fucking dogs.
Ohara, how long have you not been with matchroom?
6 years.
Okay, can I ask a question? And you're my friend, but I do want to know, why are you so resentful and bitter over that situation from 6 years ago? You literally mentioned in every interview, it can't have cut that deep for you to be talking about it 6 years after. I'm only asking.
Because I was innocent, KUGAN, I was innocent. And they threw me under the bus. They knew that I was innocent. They knew at this time I had never heard of the Hillsborough. I had never heard of it in my life. I don't know anything about football. And it happened a few years before I was actually born. And they knew that the tweet I said had nothing to do with the Hillsborough. And yet they still denied me publicly, but they'll phone me saying, "OD, we know that you're innocent and we believe that you're innocent, but we have to do this because we got fans up north, we got fans up in Liverpool, and they buy all the tickets to our fights." And you know, Tony Bellew come online and he tried to slate me, tried to say everyone should hate Ohara Davies, all because I fought Dave Matthews, who's from his hometown, and you know, I got the stupid victory, and you know, so I believe that since then, Tony Bellew hasn't liked me, and you know, ever since then, I ain't liked him too. You know, he tweeted a few bad things at me, I tweeted a few bad things about him too, and you know, he said something about, when I tweeted him last time, he said something about, wait till I see you in person, let's see if you still keep that same energy, let's see if you see me in person, let's see if he keeps that same energy.
Who are you talking about at the moment?
Tony Bellew. Let's see if he keeps that same energy, and if he comes up to me and tries to be disrespectful and tries to get in my face, we're going to see what it is today.
Oh, all right. I think for one thing about Tony Bellew, I think we know that he will keep the same energy. I think if what he says online or what he says on the phone or on Twitter, he will keep the same energy. I think we know that.
Well, I'm here, so let's see. I'm here, let's see. I'm not one of these fucking Jake Paul people you can go and tweet and then see him in person, and Jake Paul's all Tony Bellew, like, nah, mate. You know, he was rude to me online, he was disrespectful to me online, and he said, when I see you in person, keep that same energy. So if he sees me in person, let's see if he keeps that same energy, because if he keeps that same energy, I'm going to put it right back on him. And that's facts.
There has to be a point where you're going to have to draw a line under this, surely, Ohara. 6 years on, I mean, like, it's a lot of negative energy when this is a lot of stuff that's happened in the past, surely.
KUGAN, they need to apologise to me because, you know, I feel like they need to apologise to me. Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith, Matchroom, the Sims, Charlie Sims, Tony Sims, they all need to apologise to me because I was innocent and I got treated very unfairly. You know, this has also happened to a few other fighters and they have their backs. I've seen it happen to a few other fighters and they have their backs and they defend them. And, you know, they do everything in their power to prove their innocence. But yet, when it was me, it was like, even though he is innocent, Ohara's nothing. Let's just fuck him off, get him off the books, because we got fans up in Liverpool and they buy our fights and blah, blah, blah. And they sold me. They sold me, they threw me under the bus, they hung me out to dry, and, you know, I need to...
Why don't you ask him to come over?
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,